For many, it's hard to imagine how a child with autism may feel going through a mainstream school. A study released in May by Amaze, a support website for those touched by autism, found that only 29% of people believe they know how to support an autistic person. This raises big questions in the education sector, as many teachers are now being required to teach autistic students with just a standard education degree. Randa Habilra watched her son Richard struggle through mainstream schooling because of his autism. Virtually overnight, Randa transformed from a mother to a social inclusion expert, travelling the world with Richard to spread the importance of inclusion.
In high school, he'd say, "Why don't I have any friends? Why am I always alone?" The boys called his name, and when he went to go to them, they threw a pear at his head and laughed with him. Or that's what he said, laughed with him.
Lan Marie Williams knows the struggles of Randa all too well, with her son Alex being diagnosed with autism at a very young age. Alex moved from a mainstream primary school to an autistic unit in Year 3, a place Lan says has been better for her son.
Things are done right for him, things go really well for him, but he can go into meltdown.
The biggest issue facing autistic students in mainstream schools today is the lack of training given to teachers. Randa sheds light on this issue.
Are not trained, our teachers are not resourced, and they're not supported.
Lan agrees.
Our students now that have never met a child with autism before.
Primary school teacher Peter Miles believes the problem is that training should be compulsory, but also it needs to be ongoing.
If it's ongoing, I'm more aware of the students' understanding. I'm up to date with the latest trends that can help better cater for them. Because I know for a fact, when I do something once, I'm not going to remember in 2-3 years' time.
Most teachers only receive their compulsory training from their university course, an ideal Randa doesn't understand.
To go through an undergraduate teaching degree without having been exposed to autism. They're expected to then accept a classroom of students, and according to the statistics, there's more than likely going to be 1 or 2 students in their classroom with autism.
Peter works with special needs teachers regularly, seeking advice to enhance her own teaching style.
I know each autistic child is different. They have their own unique way of thinking and communicating, and I think it's vital that we understand how to educate them best so they are capable of achieving the same standards as every other child in the class.
Lan says,
It's not about academia, it's about learning to cope with life. Also need to understand too that they're not naughty kids, they're kids who actually have a diagnosis.
The Sydney Catholic Education Office introduced an online course in 2017 for teachers called Understanding Autism Spectrum Disorder in an attempt to rectify this training issue. The success of the course is yet to be determined.